So what's up, you guys? So I've had to make this video twice now because I forgot. First time I forgot the company that makes the headlights that I'm about to make the video about, and I forgot to turn my phone sideways so that way it's easier to see. So anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it. So this past Wednesday, I released a video about an unboxing of the headlights I have for my Ram. So these are the AlphaRex Pro Series headlights. They are the projector, the dual projector. So low beams right there, high beams right there, and then the top and bottom are just a running light. Truck in question is my 2014 Ram Sport. These will fit on any 1500 as long as well, I will say that these are specific to the trucks with projectors, and there's one specific for the trucks that did not have projectors. So my truck came with projectors just because it was a sport, and the sports typically always came with the projector headlights. So the reason I replaced them was because they were starting to get water inside them, and they were starting to get hazed over, and the plastic, you could tell, was starting to get really bad and discolored. So I went ahead and got rid of them. As far as the headlights themselves, I do like them. Like, I'll show what they look like when you start them up. This is one of the reasons why I got these. So I'll show you you'll see the animation. So that part I really do like a lot. Like, I'm not going to keep the truck running because I have a feeling if I do, it's going to play through my radio, then you won't be able to hear me. But I like them for that reason. I watched videos about them. You know, I haven't really seen any bad reviews. I'm sure there's probably some out there. But this is what they look like just normally driving with the headlights on. The running lights do not come on when the headlights are not on because I don't have the harness attached to them that you need. I'll actually go get the harness wherever it is or whatever I did with it. Oh, there it is. So this is the harness. So you basically plug in these two leads right here to the leads that are on the headlights, and then I'm not 100% sure where this goes, so that I'll have to find out. But this wire tap or fuse tap goes into the fuse box. I think it's number 60. I'm not 100% sure. And then these two go to obviously the black and the red on the battery, or the positive and negative. And I say I'm not sure because my headlights didn't come with instructions. So, which doesn't make sense. You know, you spend $600 on a set of headlights and they give you a harness, but they don't tell you what the fuck the harness is for. Unless I just misplaced the instructions and don't realize it, but I doubt it. And yes, I know my truck is dirty. I did it on purpose. But anyways, other than that, I mean, they're nice headlights. I wish they were LEDs, but the LEDs are a little bit more expensive, and I didn't want to get those. So the ones I really wanted were the Nova series, and they have the 4 projectors inside them, and they're LED, but those are almost $1,500 headlights. And yes, you just heard a cat. There's a cat. But anyways, I like these. They do what they need to do. They're not very bright just because they're halogen. They're also not aimed at the same distance. So the driver's side one is higher than the passenger side, so I have to adjust them if I can adjust them. I have new headlight bulbs coming from Augsbeam. They're the S7, I believe. And the highs and lows on these are the same bulb size, so they are an H7. So I'll show those off when I get them. And they'll complement my fog lights well. These are from Z Off-Road. They're just regular LED projector fog light. They're not the best because I have some Z Off-Road fog lights for the Tahoe, but for some reason the ones on the Tahoe are a lot brighter than the ones on this truck. So I don't know if it's the design or what, but they're okay. The halogen bulbs in the headlights are not very bright. I don't like them, so that's why I'm taking them out. I'm going to put LEDs in them. And yes, I know a lot of people are going to complain saying you're not supposed to put LEDs in a projector. All right, well, I have them in the Tahoe because that has projector headlights on it, and they do okay, so we'll be fine. But yeah, no, there's no codes for anything. Like, there's no codes for the fog lights being out. There's no codes for the headlights being out. There is for the turn signal, but that's because of I'm gonna assume the mirrors, because the mirrors hyper flash, and this truck did not come with the power folding mirrors, which is what this is. And I think the power folding mirrors come with the turn signal installed on them. So I don't know if that's the case, but I also have a light on for the both of the brake lights, because they're starting to have LEDs go out in them. So that might be the other problem, but I don't know. Yeah. So I just figured I'd show this, and like I said, I don't have the harness installed, so just with the truck sitting here, it's not running, so I don't have the lights on or nothing. But when I have it running, and like I'm driving and it's not cloudy like it is right now, the top and bottom light, the bars don't light up like they're supposed to, just because that fuse tap or the whole harness is not installed. I bought these from American Trucks, or American Truck, whatever you want to call them. They came with another harness that you have to use to get these headlights to work with the factory harness on these trucks. For some reason, they didn't get shipped at the same time. I got the headlight harness, I think, the day before I got the actual headlights, which doesn't really make much sense. So it is what it is, but not a big deal. I do know that they emailed me after I bought the headlights and said that, if I wanted to make $200, I could make a YouTube video about installing these on the truck, but I've already installed it, and I don't have somebody to hold the camera while I do it, and I just don't have the patience to go step by step on doing it. So I'm not going to do it. One of y'all is more than welcome to do it. I'm not going to do it. And there's a bunch of videos about installing stuff on these trucks, so it is what it is. But if you're wanting to know more about the truck, I have a video or two about it already. So if you want to know what it's got on it, what it is, blah, 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 there's a video about it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll start the truck one more time just so my out will be the lights. And other than that, that's all I got for you guys. Oh, and one more thing I do want to point out, because I know somebody's going to ask, because I just realized I didn't say it. These do not hyper flash. When I use my turn signals, they do not hyper flash. So I just want to point that out, because I'm sure somebody's going to ask, and I just remembered that was something I needed to say. So there you go. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.